Hello, guys, welcome. This is the voice of many waters. So, on the previous episode, I was talking about I introduced some of the concepts, the existence of God. So, I defined God, or what people think, I defined the term, the word God. So, now, since we are discussing the existence of God, there's another thing to look at in that word, and that is existence. All these words are human words. They are developed by humans. We develop them. So it means the words have human meaning, right? Human meaning. It's a human concept. So existence, I think it simply means it means, right, being, right, in space-time, being in space-time, to be in space-time. I think that's what existence means. So now the main question is, does God or gods, or do gods exist? I'm sure you probably listened to the previous episode, so you already have an idea of what I mean by God or gods. So, do gods exist? So the thing is, firstly, we must understand that existence largely depends on space-time. Space and time. But in the monotheistic religions, or in the monotheistic ideology or perspective of life, because I don't feel monotheism is limited to religion. Yeah. So the monotheistic God is a supreme God who has none like him, right? He's seen as the creator God, the one who created everything, including time and space, meaning he must exist beyond time and space. So here's the thing. If an entity whose presence, right, whose being is in eternity, is in timelessness, how do you think such a being can be comprehended in time? How do you think such a being can be comprehended in time? The truth is, such beings can be properly claimed to not exist, and at the same time we might say they exist. So if he's beyond space-time, or if she is beyond space-time, I'm assuming it's genderless. So if she, now the God, is beyond space-time and exists in eternity, and we as humans who wish to observe this entity exist in space-time, right? And even, oh my God, look at that, I said my God. So even in our space-time, do you know how limited the human perspective is? There are a lot of things that go on even in our own reality that we cannot even perceive. Wow. So the thing is, an entity that we claim to exist in or we claim to live or be in eternity cannot be argued, right, to be in existence or not to be in existence, because the truth is both parties of that argument will be correct. will be correct. Because when something is in eternity, when something feels eternity, his entire presence is in eternity, meaning he's not bound in space-time. He's not bound in space-time, and therefore he cannot be comprehended in space-time. Humans now, we are bound in space-time. For you to understand that concept, look at your body. You have a body. It looks like a confinement. It looks like a casing. It looks like a cage already, right? And we are on the earth. We take breath one after the other. We take steps one after the other. We are bound in space-time, at least for now. Even our minds, for now, especially our minds, for now, are bound in space-time. I dare say it is possible for our mind to exist in eternity, but that's not the topic for today. So, it will be difficult to say that God exists, because you will never know. You can't conceive the idea of God in space-time. And the thing is, we might not be able to absolutely argue that God does not exist, because we do not define the possibilities of existence. We are only aware of things that we are able to be aware of, right? So there might be other possible realities of existence beyond our space-time, beyond our own perceptive capabilities. So it will be weirdly somehow to argue on such a matter, right? But now, going to the polytheistic God, although these guys do not claim, to have a supreme God, or a God that fills all of eternity or spans through eternity, but their gods also are a myth. Permit me to say that, and with due respect to, because their existence cannot be tangibly proven. Tangibly proven. Yes, we might have sculptures and the rest, but that is not a proof of existence. There are things called abstract imagery, even though I believe all thoughts come from somewhere. There is a source, but still, there is no tangible proof, and although they don't claim that they might not be humans, and some were humans. The humans, we have no proof of their existence. Those who were not humans, we also do not have proof of their tangible existence. But all religious persons believe in God or gods because of certain events that occur around them, which are, what's the word now? They are not explainable immediately. They do not follow. Yes, let's use the word. They do not follow the natural process, the natural order of process, right? So it seems out of order. So they just bring up the conclusion that there must be someone who is above the law. Must be someone who is above the law of this earth, who is doing all of this. So it's understandable. But the thing is, the argument on both sides will not be able to stand. So let's just bear each other, those who believe in God and those who do not believe in God. Let's just bear each other. You do not need God to be a good person. I don't even the word good, but anyway, let's just love each other majorly. That's the major thing. Let's just love each other. And I think that'll be all on this episode. And the next episode, I think I'll be talking about the end game of the earth. The end game of the earth. So that'll be all, guys. Remember, this is the voice of many waters. Ciao.